On this week's episode, Scott becomes that crabby old man. Hey, you kids, get off my lawn. He finally goes to a party, realizes it's at a senior center, and realizes he's old. Scott's old, ladies and gentlemen.
Lord Matlock.
Yep. And because of that, he just crabby during the whole show for no reason. Well, no, there's reasons. We talk about Burger King, and I don't know what the hell they're doing with sandwiches around the world.
What's wrong with pink sauce?
I don't know. And a cheeseburger that has no burger, not a cheeseburger. And then we talk about people who look alike, and Scott's crabby during that. And then we talk about contests, and I ask him to pick a contest he wants me to sign him up, and he's crabby about that. And then he spins the wheel, and he's crabby about that. And then we end the show with the word of the week, and he's crabby about that. So figure out why Scott's crabby. Watch the show.
Crab.
Welcome to Don't Know Show. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show, a podcast, and kind of like a live Twitch stream.
Kind of like? That's exactly
like.
what it is. Not kind of. It's exactly
No, it's kind of like.
We're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today.
Yep.
We're going to let you get away from your problems. Come on, get away from get happy.
We'll introduce you to new problems.
I can't remember how that song goes. Get happy.
Wasn't that from a TV show?
No.
Cartoon?
Come on, get happy. Come on, get happy now.
Now you got to look it up because you started it and it's tickling my back on my noggin, but it's not, me with stuff like that.
And then, well, there's a Come On, Get Happy from the Partridge Family, but that's not it.
Okay.
The happy,
and there's Parnell.
TRO. Troubles.
If you're happy and clap your hands.
Get Happy? No, that's Summer Stock. That's different, right?
Yeah.
Get Happy?
It's irrelevant.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, now it's going to do a commercial. Really?
Yay, we love commercials. It helps people make money. By the way, people, if you want to put commercials on our show, we will gladly sell spots.
Oh, that is it. It's just Get Happy. Sing hallelujah. Come on, get happy. Get ready for Judgment Day.
Who's you buy?
Yeah, Judy Garland, Get Happy.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'm dying.
Don't die.
But we're going to talk about what we know is going on in the world today. Go down to whathappened.world. You can connect up to our social media. Scott, you had a post.
Uh-huh.
What was it?
I don't remember. Do you?
How can you do one freaking post and you can't remember?
Well, it's because as soon as I do it, I'm on to the next thing. I'm trying to remember what that one was about. But I do try to remember to do at least one a week. Sometimes I wait till like yesterday type stuff. I was going to do one last night, couldn't get through on the internet. Matter of fact, I'll talk about it now while you're looking it up. Last night was
what's that?
Our only concert at Alpine Valley. It was Post Malone.
Oh, yeah.
It was a sold out concert, but there were only 2 rows of buses. So everybody freaking drove themselves.
Wow.
The lines for getting into the place were over 3/4 of a mile long.
Wow.
It was freaking insane. And of course, everybody had their cell phones out. Everybody was bitching, I can't get through. Which they couldn't. It was just absolutely atrocious.
Yep. Did you get through?
I did not. Although my phone was smart enough not to keep trying. Well, I think it's because I was smart enough to turn off the auto search. Because my brother's phone went from 85% to 0 in 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, because
I kept trying to connect and it couldn't connect. So it just drained the battery right down. Yep. Gone. And a bunch of other drivers had the same problem because one guy was playing games online. 45 minutes of playing games and his phone was dead. He goes, I've been here a lot. This has never happened.
Yep.
It's so true.
So true. So true. But you posted on cucumbers.
Oh, yeah. Again, you should have seen the ones we harvested. I should have taken a picture of the ones we harvested.
And I asked you a question. I forgot to ask you.
You asked me a question about the cucumbers?
Yeah, you didn't respond back.
Oh. It's because I have notifications turned off because I keep getting them while I'm driving, and that's just very distracting. So I just.
I didn't ask you a question. I just said looks good.
Oh, that's good.
Looks good.
Oh, cool beans. And Susie says they taste good too. More better than the ones in the grocery store.
Good for you.
And one of them uses, I think there was a picture with the 3 cucumbers all together, right?
You were looking down, there was 1 cucumber straight overhead. That's
Okay.
I
I didn't post a 3 then. The 1 cucumber 2 days later was 14 inches long, 3 inches in diameter in 2 days. That's huge.
Was it good? It was good inside?
Yeah, because it was
cut it open. Because sometimes they get too big, they get too seedy or
that is correct, which is what she was afraid of. But because it would only took 2 days to get that big, it didn't have time to go to. She calls it turn to wood. Because when you cut it, when they get big, they get woody in them.
Woody?
Woody, you know, like Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, did that cut out?
No, I didn't cut out.
Okay.
It actually stayed in.
Hey.
But yeah, so speaking of wives, Peggy was being polite, showing interest, and going, "Oh, so what's going to be on the show today?" And I said, "Everything I've talked to you about, everything I've talked about you everything I've talked to you about this weekend." Why does that not sound right? Everything that
you talked about.
I've talked to you about this week.
Yes.
Yeah. I go, "You're my test case. If you don't seem interested, it goes on the show."
There you go. Hi, Jeannie. Thanks for coming.
Oh, is she there?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Hello.
So, yeah. So that's what I put in there.
Totally radical.
My brother-in-law and sister-in-law got a new dog.
Okay.
We got a chocolate lab.
I like chocolate bunnies and chocolate Santas better.
Their last dog was named Breezy. Breezy passed away a little over a year ago. And they have a new dog, chocolate lab. They were thinking of Coco with the chocolate lab.
It's pretty popular with chocolate labs.
My favorite name, though, is still Grandma.
Grandma.
Yeah. Oh, God. Grandma pooped on the carpet again.
Yeah.
Grandma ran away. Grandma ran away. Grandma bit the mailman.
Grandma's doing ninja ducks.
What the hell's that?
That's a fart that's silent but deadly.
Oh, is that what that is? Oh, I didn't know that.
Ninja ducks.
I didn't know that.
Whoa, that's strong.
Well, don't do it. You're the only one in there.
That's right. Although I had to open up my brand new fan today.
Oh, good.
I came up to the office because it's really nice outside.
And said, "Hey, how you
doing?"
doing?"
It was 89 degrees in here. I'm like, what the hell? It's only 75 degrees outside. Why is it 89 in my office? I've got the windows open. I got a fan sucking the hot air out of here. Now it's down to 83.
That's good. Well, we're having a heat wave,
Yes.
Hottest temperatures of the earth since we've been recording.
In recorded history, yes.
In recorded history.
Guess what my electric bill was last month for my air conditioning?
Well, you got a pool too.
Yes, but I didn't have the hot tub plugged in this time.
Oh, $600.
That's just so rude.
Did I get it right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we've talked about it enough. See, I pay attention to you, Scott.
Yeah, I pay attention to you too, but then like everything else just gets shoved out the other ear. Falls on the ground. You know what I should do is I should keep a dustpan and broom with me so I could just scoop the stuff back up and keep it in a bag until I need it.
Yeah, you wouldn't know how to get through it. You'd be looking through the bag going, "What's this?"
Oh, yeah, it's something we talked about 37 years ago.
So what do you got behind you in your picture?
What does it look like?
It looks like a lot of people lost their boats.
Yes. You know what they actually did? Have you ever heard of the TV series and the cartoon series or comic book series, The Transformers?
Well, considering they have a movie out right now, which is actually pretty good. Mirage is played by Pete. Oh God,
Buttigieg? That would be weird.
Pete who?
Buttigieg. He's that politician dude. We don't talk about politics. I'm surprised.
Yeah,
You're like, how did you know that name? That's politics. You don't know politics either.
Why can't I think of his name? Davidson. Jesus. From Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
Well, what was it Saturday Night Live? So he plays Mirage. Yeah, he does the most talking. But you'd expect from Pete Davidson.
Of course.
Okay, so the Transformers, go ahead.
All right. So these trailers used to have boats on them, and then they got up and they made this.
Yeah, I don't think all those boats got put together to make that paddle wheel boat.
Yeah. I think that one's the Lady of the Lake. It might
give you swords.
Say again? Oh no, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay. Now the Marine boats. I had a wedding. I took them from their resort to Yerkes Observatory for rehearsal, and then I took them to the boat so they go on their dinner cruise.
Who's Observatory?
The Yerkes Observatory.
Why do I know that name?
Because it's where Albert Einstein used to go in Williams Bay.
Okay.
On Geneva Lake. I took pictures of it, so I'll put that up next week.
Cool.
So I thought that was kind of a cool picture.
Yeah.
That's obviously the bridal people heading onto the boat.
Were you parked on the street?
I stopped in the middle of the street and took the picture and kept going.
Oh, you
It
couldn't
was
park
too good
inside
of a
there?
picture not to take.
You couldn't park in there?
Well, I was in there waiting for the boat to show because we were 5 minutes early. I don't know if you've ever know anything about Gage Marine. They are like, do you remember in the old days, the train was always on schedule, right? Unless there was a problem. Like if the train was supposed to arrive at 8:48,
you could set your watch to the train schedule.
Correct. That's what Gage Marine Boats is like. The boat was supposed to be there at 6 o'clock. Literally at 2 minutes to 6, it came around the bend. And just as the clock turned 6 o'clock, it hit the pier or, came up next to the pier.
Hit the
6
pier.
o'clock on the money. It's like, they're so good.
They might be on time, but they're not good drivers.
So that was kind of fun.
Cool.
So we were talking earlier, and I'll warn people, no, you're not
talking about my picture.
Steve's been abducted by aliens. That's the ray up there that's sucking him in.
Yeah, no. So if you look, you can see the balls moving on the sphere. That's the MSG sphere that everybody's been talking about in Las Vegas. It's opening up. U2 is going to be the first band. I'm at Topgolf, so you're looking through the screen. You can't see it here, but on this side of me here, nope, this side here, that side down here,
yep.
That's where the paddock is being built for the F1 race. So the F1
race, I remember I was talking about that. Yep.
The F1 race, you see that yellow flashing light down on the bottom?
I do.
That's the turn that they're going to make and turn to go towards the MSG sphere. Going to come down the road at the end of Topgolf, and then, they're going to go down through the paddock. They got to go down through the paddock first. So they go straight across.
The end of the world as we know it. Oh,
yeah. So that's the F1 race coming up. So
okay.
all the paving and all that stuff there. So those are basketballs all over that because the NBA has their summer league there, and I think they're going to play the games at the Sphere. I don't know if they're going to play all of them or some of them or one of them or.
Okay. Are they going to play at the Sphere or in the Sphere?
What?
Are they going to play at the Sphere or in the Sphere?
I don't understand the question.
Okay. Well,
are they going to play at Soldier Field or are they going to play in Soldier Field?
They usually play in Soldier Field.
Okay, so then why would you ask the at thing?
Well, because that's what you said. And I was just trying to figure out, clarify for our listeners.
Well, what's proper? What's proper, Mr. Clarification Grammar God? It's the Don't Know Show. I don't know. What's the answer?
The home team plays in the field. The away team plays at the field.
Okay, what if they're both away teams for the NBA Summer League?
Doesn't one of them get classified as the home team though? Because so
they do. It's like
that is a good question.
It's like a tournament, like when you do the what do they call that in March Madness?
Tournament of Roses.
You really don't know sports, even though you say you do.
Oh, wait, that's the Rose Bowl. Tournament of Roses is the parade, right? Is
You mean the Kentucky Derby?
that what that is? Kentucky Derby's Tournament of Roses? Oh, yeah, with the big rose thing that they put on the horsey. That win.
Tournament of Roses parade
Okay.
is the Rose Bowl, which is college football.
See, senor.
Yeah, that's something you never did.
College football, that is correct. I did not play.
You never played jockey on
Also true, because I've been big most of my life.
So
My horse would have been guaranteed to come in last, unless I was riding to Clydesdale.
Another sport you didn't do. So you can see the stratosphere on the other side of me. See the stratosphere?
Oh, I was looking. I was going to say it looks kind of then. No, just forget it.
Yeah, okay, it's forgotten.
Good. All right. What do we got first?
So the first thing is you were talking about what you had done this weekend in the pre-show for our Twitch people.
Right.
And you had mentioned that you are going to parties again. And this was a retirement party?
Yes.
And I
For
go,
our
wow.
friend Wayne.
I go, wow, you're really old because you're now going to retirement parties.
Yeah.
And I said, well, that's awesome. Here's the best part. Where was the party at, Scott?
At the Darien Senior Center.
So did you take your senior discount and your AARP card and go to the party?
Well, actually, what's kind of cool is their daughter, Kim, who is basically she's a photographer and she's local area too. And she was looking for a place to have this. And, most places charge you, $1,000 for a room for a day. They only charge you $100. You just can't have alcohol. They're not heavy drinkers, so who cares?
That was cool.
$100 for the
That was
day.
good. That was very nice of them.
And the coolest thing is, it's only 8 minutes from my house. I had no excuse not to show up for a little while today.
So you got drunk, took an Uber there, and were drunk for the party, and then took an Uber home. It was only 8 minutes away.
Sure.
So you didn't care if there was alcohol or not.
Yeah. Well, Susie had a margarita for it before we went,
See?
but I was driving. So
Oh,
Didn't
you
have
didn't
that.
take the Uber.
you know me. First of all, why would I drive in an Uber or,
know
ride
me.
in an Uber?
I don't know why. Why would you drive in an Uber, Scott?
I wouldn't.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's crazy.
Although
So
they
have
call
you
me once a year to see if I want to join them
Do they really?
Yep.
That's awesome.
because of the buses.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What can you charge?
Well, first of all, I'm not even interested in that because I do not like the way they operate.
Okay, well, that's true. That's fair.
Yep.
All right, so we'll move on. Have you seen? So we're going to talk about a lot of new things that we saw going on in the world.
Okay.
Have you seen lately all the artists who are getting hurt? So being a Post Malone concert that you were at, because people are throwing stuff at the stage.
I obviously have not seen all of the situations, but I've seen 4 so far.
Okay, what 4 have you seen in the news?
The cell
I know you haven't seen
phone,
it live.
the cup of something or another.
The cup of something or another.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was a cup with alcohol in it or a cup with ice in it. And the one guy that literally managed to get past security up on stage and slap the singer.
So Pink, this was good. Pink, the artist Pink,
Right?
had in Hyde Park, in London's Hyde Park, had a fan threw her mother's acid on stage in a pouch. So
Out of all the ones that have happened, that's the only one that I understood.
teddy bears, flowers, artwork. Let's see. Charlie SCX had ashes thrown on stage. There's the picture of the Pink with the Ashes on stage. There's the picture of Charlie SEX with the Ashes on stage. Harry Styles.
See the cell phone?
Kiwi lobbed at him on stage.
Okay.
Because he was singing Watermelon Sugar, so they threw a kiwi up there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, it's a little harder to throw a watermelon than to throw a kiwi. Cheese.
Must have been from Wisconsin.
Alex James got cheese thrown at them. What happened to just throwing underwear like at Tom Jones?
Exactly. Or room keys. They used to do that all the time too.
Who else? Who got smacked in the face and right in their eye? Can't remember who got hit in the head. Little Nas SEX. Had a
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what happened to civility.
object.
I mean, people have been getting drunk and stoned going to
Lemons.
concerts
That's
for a
right,
long
lemons.
time, and they didn't do that.
Here's one that Ariana Grande got hit in the face with a lemon. Hit in the face, man.
Yeah.
They hit her. Jesus, people. Yeah, but there's a cell phone and all that other stuff.
Yep. Adele did warn her fans.
Yeah. But it's crazy. But that just brings me back to why is it doing a commercial again? God.
How else are you going to make money?
I skipped past commercial and paused it.
You're so silly.
All right. I'm gonna have to, because we'll get dinged for the music.
Yep.
But as soon as I saw this, I was like, why can't I get this to work? Oh, he's over here. You remember, I got to do this. I got to do this. You remember this?
BB Rexa.
No.
No, that's what Jeannie said.
BB Rexha had said stuff thrown in there too. You remember this?
Yes.
Who is that?
Well, that's John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd.
See if you can read the screen, boys and girls.
This is, yeah. This was before the
Blues Brothers. There you go.
To get arrested.
Let me help you out. It's the Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers.
See, you just put chicken wire up in front. Then when people throw stuff. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Then they go into rawhide. But yeah, look at it. That's what you need. You need chicken wire in front of stages now.
Roadhouse, same thing with
they didn't have
they had chicken wire at the beginning of the movie. They certainly did. Jeff Healey and band was on stage. And when Patrick Swayze's character came in and they throw beer bottles and hit the chicken wire.
That wasn't chicken wire at the end of the show.
No, because he cleaned the place up.
Oh. Okay, if you say so.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Yeah, right. It's still a movie. It's not a spoiler anymore.
Yeah, I thought it was cool that the Blues Brothers had it solved earlier than that.
Yes, they did.
And then, so I don't know what the hell Burger King is doing in foreign countries. I mean, we talk food.
Making money, maybe?
I don't know what they're doing.
Hi, Goops. Say hi, Goops.
Hi, Goops. Pick him up.
He's coming.
Pick him up.
Get away from him to come up on the box.
Pick him up.
Here he comes. Come on, Goops.
Pick him up. Everybody's waiting.
All right.
The whole show has come to a halt.
He had to get the treat bag up because he's being weird.
Well, I'll just take a pause here.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Well, Scott
One Goobers. Say hi, Goobers.
There it is. Oh, that was good. He was calm for like this screen time.
Oop. Okay. He's happy now. I gave him his treat.
Does Goobers eat cheese?
No. He likes these things. It's his favorite treat.
What is that?
It is called a Crunch Arounds, a sesame covered peanut treat.
Oh, sesame covered, yeah.
So
Peanuts.
fortunately, he does not have peanut allergies. He also likes dandelions, both the left the leaves, the flowers, and the stems. He also likes clover, especially the big purple ones that you find in hay fields. The little white ones are okay to him, but he likes the big purple ones, and he'll eat the whole stem and everything on those.
Dun, 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 dun. Crimson and clover. Dun, 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 dun. Right?
So, Burger King's not a burger.
Okay. Thailand. Check that shit out.
That's a lot of cheese.
That is their new real cheeseburger. Okay. First off, there's no burger on there.
Right.
It's a Whopper bun and 20 slices of American cheese.
Okay.
So what
Did
was
they
the
at least
cost?
eat it?
I thought I had that figured out. Damn it.
Well, it says it's a price of 109 Thai baht.
Oh yeah, which is $4.70.
Right.
Right? $4.70. That's cheaper than you could buy 20 slices of cheese in the store.
At least here.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's 24. Now, well, here, right now, I just bought a 16 pack for $2.99.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's cheap. Well, you're in
It was
Wisconsin.
it was on sale. Normally, I think it's $3.59.
So what am I looking at here?
A
Kraft
computer
Singles here. It doesn't say what the 16 count, $4.99 advance.
Okay.
So check this out. So that was $4.70. So you got it. You get cheap. Look at that. Kraft American Singles slices pack, 16 count, $4.99 advance.
Right.
That's only 16 slices.
Yeah, I got the Crystal Farms. I
So
think
here is
Crystal Farms
here's
is
Sandwich
Minnesota.
Mates at Walmart. I don't know how many slices this is though.
Yeah, it looks like a 12.
But yeah.
Nope,
Here's
it's
Schreiber
16.
200 count. There's a 5 pound.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, different prices depending what you get. You buy a bulk, get it cheaper. But right there, you get that. You get 20 for cheaper than Vons.
Yep.
But that is not a real cheeseburger. It doesn't even look like they heat up the cheese, or I can't tell if they toasted the bun or not. Like,
Yeah,
that's
the
just-
picture's not very helpful. Obviously, the cheese was not
just
heated because
weird.
it would have
But
melted.
that's it in a Burger King wrapper.
Right.
But still, that's just 20. It definitely looks like they heat up the cheese because that cheese does not look melted at all. So I did some math on the calories.
Okay.
There's 96 calories in a slice of American cheese.
Really?
So that means that's 1,920 calories just for the cheese.
Yeah.
One is 260 calories for a total of 2,180. 2,180 calories.
There you go.
Why would you eat that much cheese?
Because
I
you
mean-
need to constipate yourself.
I don't even eat that much cheese when I have slices of cheese. Like 5 or 6 is like a max.
Yeah. When I make my bologna and cheese sandwich, I have 2 pieces of bologna, 1 piece of cheese, a slice of tomato, and some lettuce and mayonnaise, of course. That's my sandwich.
Well, I have 2 grilled cheese sandwiches. There's only 4 slices of cheese.
Yeah, right. You got to have 1 piece on each piece of bread. Yep. Although my brother says American cheese isn't real. He refuses to eat American cheese.
They say American's not real?
Yeah.
America.
He only
America's not
only
real.
Sargento cheddar.
But yeah.
That's
real
cheddar cheese, not American cheese.
That's
American cheese is American.
That's just wrong.
Yeah.
Go to Thailand and get yourself that. But the other thing that Peggy will not go watch with me is the new Barbie movie.
Okay.
And Burger King in where? Where does it say I have it? Where is it at?
Are you talking about the
Brazil.
one you watch? Oh, Brazil.
Brazil. So Brazil has a Barbie meal. And people are like, yeah, nice idea, but I'm not going to eat it. So he comes in a pink donut, pink shake, French fries, free refill drink, but Check out that burger sauce.
Pink sauce.
Yeah, they made that. Now that's not really a good picture. So let me go here and
Yeah, that's an artist rendering.
here's some actual pictures.
Okay. So basically, they added pink food coloring to the mayonnaise.
People are like, that's kind of weird.
Barbie's all about pink.
It's got like,
Pink is your favorite crayon.
there. I mean, bacon bits and dressed with smoky, bright pink sauce.
Oh, gee.
So it's burger, cheese, pink sauce, and bacon.
Works for me.
Kind of weird. It's kind of what it looks like when you
Bite into it? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Must be a quarter pounder then.
Nah, I don't know.
All right. Cool beans.
It's just weird. You just got to go to weird countries to get these weird meals.
Sure.
But yeah, so what's going on with Burger King? Did the chef like have kids all of a sudden? And let's make some interesting kid burgers or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of weird, right? Like, oh, hey, I'm gonna put these dinosaur chicken nuggets on a sandwich for you. No. I don't know.
What's unusual about that?
Well, like I said, it's kids.
That's right.
All right. Then I know we don't talk politics, but this is absolutely hilarious. So, we talked about the Russian general.
Yes.
Tried to have the coup, and that he started off as a chef.
Correct.
Okay. Well, the two generals that started the coup, one guy got killed, and then the other one we haven't seen for a while.
Okay.
So the reporter asks one of the lawmakers, and I don't know who it was, but it's probably a top lawmaker. Where's the other general? Here's the quote. The other general is taking a rest.
There you go. A dirt nap.
He's taking a rest. So, oops.
Somebody made boo-boo.
I thought that was funny. But to say that he's taking a rest.
Works for me.
So the next thing that's been in the news a lot lately is Prince William.
Okay,
You know
I know
Prince
him.
William is? Because you said that Susie follows him.
Well, kind of. She watches anything that comes on TV about that stuff.
Okay, so then she would know about this.
Probably, but she's sleeping, so I can't ask.
Okay. So you know who Prince William is?
Well,
Which one of the brothers he is?
I believe he's the younger brother.
Okay. And where is he in Succession? Not the TV show, but for the crown.
Oh. Isn't he the one that sort of got, no, that's Harry. That's sort of disinherited, right?
Right. Well, he removed himself from
Right. See, I don't pay attention. I just know who he is because I see him on TV.
So Prince William is the Duke of Cambridge and is second in line to the throne. He's set to be crowned
Set to be crowned. Set to be crowned. He's set to be crowned.
Are you gonna talk? You said you didn't know, and I was gonna explain it.
No, you weren't.
Okay, you explain it then. Who is Prince William?
The Duke of Earl.
So who's Prince William?
He's one of the guys from England.
And where is he in the line of succession to be the king?
Well, according to you, he's 7th.
I didn't say that.
Oh, are you sure you didn't say that?
Again,
well,
we
whose
all know
voice
that
is
you have no
I
idea
hearing?
what I said because you don't pay attention to what I say.
Wasn't it nice of me to validate you?
So when will he be king?
Probably never.
Simba, I just want. Well, if Prince Charles or King Charles now,
King
King Charles III lives as long as his mom did, then probably not.
Exactly.
So Prince William is the Duke of Cambridge, the second in a row to second in line to the throne. He's to be crowned king someday following the reign of his father, King Charles III. So Prince Charles became king on September 8th, 2022, when Queen Elizabeth II died.
Okay.
Okay. So he was the Duke of Cornwall. That title was passed to Prince William, who is now the Prince of Wales and the Duke of Cornwall.
Man, it's very confusing.
Title comes with a vast portfolio of land and properties.
Hey, maybe I give him to buy my property so that I can retire.
I not even know how to pronounce the word. The duchy, Duchy, Duchy.
I'd be sure to pronounce Dutchy, but
right. The Duchy of Cornwall is valued at more than $1 billion.
Okay.
Because of the portfolio of land and properties. It is one of the oldest and largest in Britain, and the income from that alone is like $17 million a year or something like that.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I could live comfortably on half that.
Yeah. But Prince William has skyrocketed to a cool 1.3 billion to 1.43 billion. And dig this, he's worth that much. But when he was in the Royal Air Force, because they're all in the Royal Air Force, right?
Yes.
He made $73,000 a year.
You betcha.
Yeah, 26 million in 2022 and 24 million in 21. So now we're in $24 million a year from the properties and everything. From the billions of dollars, he actually makes 24 million a year.
Cool. All right. I like that. That was a good story.
So that's crazy. You didn't care. Susie, on the other hand, would care.
Yes, I'm going to make sure she watches this next weekend.
Cool. Hi, Susie.
There you go. Now,
all right. So
it's time for you, and I need to go grab a drink because with that fan blowing on me, I got to drive through. So do your genuine. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our genuine positivity message from Steve.
Well, go get your drink, but I wrote this for you.
I can hear you.
I can't hear you. What?
What?
I can't hear you. So this genuine positivity, I thought I had to write about our show and our friendship.
Okay.
Right. But more about our show to our fans. This is what I believe our show is to our fans. We've talked about this. You believe this also. And this is about our friendship. So I want you to remember this. Now, I want you to remember this, and I want our fans or our viewers to remember this when faced with life. When you need support, you can count on us to be there for you. I know you will fight hard because your positivity and strength are stronger than this difficult moment.
Awesome sauce. You notice I didn't make a smart ass comment either.
Well, you can, because you are.
Yes.
But I just thought it was interesting.
So which one of us is the jackstrap and which one of us is the bra?
I'm an athletic supporter.
All right, there you go. So I get to be the brazier.
The Grand Brazier?
The Grand Brazier.
Yeah. All right. Should we spin the wheel?
Yeah, I have fun with that.
Let's go down, open up the wheel so we can see.
Open up the wheel.
Scroll down to the subjects here. I think I cleared it up.
The wheel. Then I need to share it so other people can see.
I can see what, yeah.
All right. Share screen.
Okay.
Click on this one.
So this is the new favorite. Does Scott know? Where I asked Scott if he's even familiar with some of the things that we talk about. Spin it, baby. All right. Let's see which one we're going to get this week. I think I cleaned off all the old ones. Wes Anderson movies.
Okay.
We're
going to stop sharing this. Bloop.
There is Wes Anderson movies. Oh, shoot. No. No. Here it is. First off, do you know who Wes Anderson is?
Yes.
Okay. Who is Wes Anderson?
He is for all practical purposes, a horror. I don't know. Is he just a director or does he write him too? Or is he the actor that's in him? No, I guess I don't know who he is. I just know it's all horror stuff, which is not my thing. So I'm going to suck at this one. Wasn't he part of Halloween stuff? Or is
Emerging from Houston with an offbeat crime caper was Wes Anderson. So Wes Anderson, you're probably going to get a chance in history of Bill Murray to the Bottle Rocket. Wes Anderson. So, all right, I'm going to have to look up what they actually qualify him as. Wes Anderson is an American filmmaker, right? So I'm kind of thinking, I don't know what you call that, like, you know, like a Steven Spielberg or a James Cameron.
right?
Right. His films are known for their eccentricities, unique visual and narrative styles, and frequent use of ensemble casts. They often contain themes of grief, loss of innocence, and dysfunctional families. Anderson is cited by some critics as a modern day example of an auteur. Now you go,
Who am I thinking about if he wasn't the
what is an
horror guy?
auteur? An auteur is a filmmaker whose personal influence and artistic control over a movie are so great, the filmmaker is regarded as the author of those movies. So that another one would be, what's the guy who's only going to do 10 movies and did Pulp Fiction? Quentin Tarantino. Thank you. You are so helpful, Scott. I cannot believe how helpful you are. So first off, I want to know if you've even heard of these movies. So we're going to start with number 10 and we're going to work our way up.
Okay.
So he's done 10 movies.
Okay.
So have you seen, is it sharing properly?
Yes.
Okay. The Life Aquatic. Bill
I
Murray.
did not see it.
Okay.
I did not see it, but I did hear of it.
Okay, so you did hear it. The Darjeeling Limited. Reunited a trip across India. No, didn't know that one. Okay. Whoops. That's not good. I don't like that it did that. Shouldn't have done that. How about The French Dispatch?
Wes Craven. That's who I was thinking of. Duh.
Okay, so you screeched the whole thing and not paying attention to the first three movies. So what was the first movie I said, number 10?
The Life Aquatic.
Who started it?
I have no idea.
Yeah, because you're so busy trying to figure out something that nobody cares about. You screeched the show to a halt. Thank you.
You don't get
The French
when you
Dispatch.
do that.
Did you see that?
Nope, did not hear of it either.
Okay, The Royal Tenenbaums.
All right, that one I heard. Again, did not see.
Did not see. Bottle Rocket.
Unfamiliar with that.
I wonder if you'd like any of these movies. How about Rushmore?
I vaguely remember hearing of it, but not what it was.
See who's in it? Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, yeah.
How about The Isle of Dogs?
Does not ring a bell. I mean, it does and it doesn't. I remember seeing that picture, if you want to call it, like on a poster somewhere.
Look who's in it.
Bill Murray. Apparently, Bill Murray's like his top dude.
And Owen Wilson and stuff like that too. But he does ensemble stuff. All right, The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Heard of that? Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't what I thought it was though, because I thought it was.
How about, what do you think it was?
I thought it was like the Jewish, not the Jew, the Jewish railroad or whatever, getting the Jews out of the
Orient Express.
The Budapest Hotel. Yeah.
No, you don't care. Mr. Fantastic Fox.
No.
Oh, look who's in it.
Yeah, baby. And Meryl Streep. And George Clooney.
Yep. And then Moonrise Kingdom, his #1 movie, they think is his best movie. And look who's in it.
Wow. And Bruce Willis and Ed Norton. I think Frances McDormand I know too, but I'm not 100% sure. How come when you click on him, it's not bringing him up? Oh, there we go. Yeah, she looks familiar.
She was in Fargo.
Fargo. Uh-huh.
She did a lot of stuff. Look at all that stuff she was in. Look at that. It's a lot of stuff. Okay, so for Does Scott Know?
No.
You've said you've seen none of those movies.
I've seen none
of them. I think you need to go watch the Grand Budapest Hotel.
You think it's good?
I just think
I never saw it.
And if you don't like it, you turn it off and you tell us you turned it off.
All right, I will look that up.
You won't. He never does any of his homework, folks.
It's incorrect. I just don't do all of it.
Do any of his homework. All right, so I found this article and I was surprised to see staying on stars who look alike.
Okay.
I didn't even realize some of these stars actually looked alike. I didn't even associate it as being lookalikes. Ready?
Sure.
Okay. Margot Robbie, Emma McKay, and Jamie Presley, and Samuel Weaver. I didn't realize all those looked alike. All 4 of those. See them?
Yeah, they don't look alike to me.
All 4 of them. I could see maybe
the 2 corners, right? Those 2 are the closest looking, right there. Yes.
Looking alike.
Yes, I concur with that.
All right, check out this next one. I never realized how much they looked alike. Katy Perry and Zooey Deschanel. And Zooey Deschanel has a tie to Las Vegas right now. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
You know what the tie is?
Something that you wear around your neck if you're wearing a suit.
She's dating one of the Property Brothers. The Property
Brothers. I should have known that too.
All right. I really?
They don't look alike, but they look like they could be
sisters. And Sarah Hyland get confused.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of who Sarah Hyland looked like. She looked like somebody else that she got confused with. I don't remember. But in those pictures, they don't look alike at all. But I've seen it where they do look better. Okay. I didn't realize that these guys look so much alike, but I never think of them as looking alike.
Right.
Dax Shepard and Zach Braff. I look at that. They do look alike.
Yeah, it's close.
I didn't think they looked alike until I saw this picture.
Yeah.
Okay, these guys definitely. Xavier Bardem and Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah, that's just because it's trick photography.
Okay. These 2, yes. I've seen people confuse these 2.
Okay.
Jennifer Garner and Hilary Swank.
I will agree with that.
Because they're like, oh, that's that chick from that. And I go, no, that was Jennifer Garner. Amy Adams and Isla Fisher. I'm trying to think of who the other short girl is that gets confused in this group also. There's another one. But yeah, I've seen Isla Fisher look better than that picture and more like Amy Adams.
Right.
And I think it was from the movie.
Yeah, it's funny. It says that they've actually appeared on stage together on purpose to dispel the rumors, and people still don't believe it.
Yeah. What was the movie? The Wedding Crashers. Let me see if I can pull up the Wedding Crashers. I think that picture she looks better. Wedding Crashers. Crashers. Wedding Crashers. I want to get a picture from the Wedding Crashers. Come on. Okay. This picture. How do I get this over here?
You're asking me?
Did that picture show up or no?
Right now I just see it there. No.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to reshare. I have to share the computer screen, not the page.
There we go.
Doesn't she look more like her there?
Yes.
So She
The
looks
part's
more-
closer to the top of her head, so it's sit off to one side.
You want to do that? So look, that looks closer than that. Agreed?
Yep.
All right. Close that. This one definitely. Dallas Bryce Howard and Jessica Chastain.
Yep.
Yes, I can see Bill confusing them. Do you know who Dallas Bryce Howard is?
I do not.
That's Ron Howard's daughter.
That would make sense. I should, damn it. And I did know that because I made a comment last month to Susie. I didn't know he had a daughter, but damn, she looks like him. Only
Okay.
she has hair and he doesn't. Huh?
I never realized how much these two looked alike. Natalie Portman and Keira Knightley? Really? That's amazing.
Okay.
Really? You don't think they look alike?
Two completely different mouths. Similar eyes, similar eyebrows, but yeah, no, the mouths are different.
How about Tom Hardy and Logan Marshall Green?
I don't know if it's the angle of the picture, but Logan Marshall Green has a much straighter chin versus the round
You
face.
don't even know which one's which.
Isn't Logan the one on the right?
Oh, I ain't telling you. All right, this one I didn't think they looked alike at all.
Liam Neeson
Yeah,
and Ralph Fiennes.
Fiennes.
Fiennes?
You pronounce that Fiennes.
Ralph Fiennes.
Yeah. I don't think they look alike at all.
Well, they have similar facial features, but yeah.
Okay, all right. These two you don't think look alike, but these two are similar. You can't have it both ways, Scott. Sorry.
I certainly can.
All right.
Got to pay
These
extra
two
for it.
guys, I could see him being confused as like an older version of the other guy, but they don't look alike at all. Robert Burke and Alan Dale? No.
Right.
Okay, this is the funny one. And I've actually heard them say this in interviews that they get like Matt Damon gets confused for a lot of people.
Yes.
And he just signs, he goes, I just sign whoever they say I am.
There you go. He's actually really funny too. 'Cause
That
he
is
plays
kind
such a badass in all his movies, but he's funny.
Okay. Really? Rupert Grint and Ed Sheeran. Now, do you know who Rupert Grint is?
No.
Do you know which one
Wait,
is which?
wait.
according to this-
Is he Harry Potter stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Very good. Which one's which? Who's on the right? Who's on the left? Who's wearing glasses?
Well, I'm gonna have to say Rupert's wearing glasses.
Nope. Ed Sheeran's wearing glasses. See, you
Really?
don't know. You don't know.
I was gonna go the other route, but because the way you were doing it, I figured I was wrong.
Yeah, I wanted to confuse you, and it worked. I don't think they look like at all.
No.
Lily Collins and Nina Dobrev. Now, Nina Dobrev's actually having a renaissance in her career. A lot of Netflix movies and stuff like that. But do you know who Lily Collins is? She's somebody's daughter.
Bill Collins' daughter.
Yeah, very good. Okay. No, I'm going to say no. I don't think the two of them ever look alike. One longer, narrow face.
Yes, much longer.
Why is this not loading? Oh, there we go. I never thought of the two of them being looks-alikes at all. Daniel Radcliffe and Elijah Wood. Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. I can see a similarity, but the eyes are different.
Yeah, it's yeah. But I can see people confusing them. You know, I didn't even know that Elizabeth Gillis could I mean, they're so much different in age. So, unless you're looking at the earlier Lindsay Lohan stuff,
Right.
you know which one Lindsay Lohan is.
One on
Arms
the left.
crossed.
No, one arm down.
One arm down is Lindsay Lohan.
Yes.
No, Lindsay Lohan's got her arms crossed. Man, you are bad at this.
Hey, I just remember Lindsay Lohan from two things.
And if you've ever looked at Emily Ratajkowski and Kendall Jenner, yes, you could totally tell the two of them apart. There is no way Kendall Jenner looks like Emily Ratajkowski.
I would agree with that too.
I mean, no way. So that's it. And there's Smith sale. Look, avocados 88 cents. Ooh, that's cheap.
Yeah,
But,
every once in a while they go on sale for $1 here.
I was surprised. I was surprised to see the people that people mistaken other people for.
People mistake me for Santa Claus all the time.
Whatever.
Whatever.
All right. Should we just move along at this point? Because we just should move along.
Yes, it's time for the next subject. The next one.
All right. Which one's next?
Well, you got something about how many of these contests are you in for? So apparently you want me to try to do competitions of some sort.
Well, so, whoa. There are 25 weird competitions. I saw this list again, coming across stuff.
Okay.
25 weird competitions from around the world.
Okay.
And I was wondering if you thought any of these were weirds. I thought we were weird. I don't think this one's weird. I mean, the World Beard and Mustache Cup. I actually know somebody who won a division of that.
I remember we talked about that a couple years ago.
Yeah, he's a magician.
Some of those things were phenomenal. I mean,
yeah. So that's crazy.
Like you think they're Photoshopped, but they're not.
Yeah, and it's hosted in Chicago. Okay. World Championship death diving.
Okay.
Say what?
Already I could tell you this is not something I would do.
Okay. What's even funnier is, I'm going to try and bring this up. And of course, it's going to go to a commercial. Why? I put the commercial through, but I guess because I didn't do it long enough. Oh, you can do multiple windows now in the new Zoom. Did you know that?
No, I did not. I'm waiting.
So this is death diving. The object is to stay as flat as you can to the water and at the last second pull out. So you see how you like belly smackered and then like pulled out at the last. So you do the trick, but then you lay out flat like you're going to do a belly smacker. And then you tuck in at the last possible second.
Okay.
So here's the score so far. Come on, let's get to the next diver.
Oh, I guess you chickened out.
What's going on? One of these guys actually puts his hand down to let him know that he's actually going to touch the rock on purpose. Oh, here it is. He showed the judges that I am going to do this on purpose. This wasn't a mistake. So he's going to push off with his hand from the end. But these guys hold flat as possible, like they're to smack and then tuck at the last possible second. I think he just smacked. Nope, he did tuck. But yeah, he hits his hand, so he rotates. Whee! I mean, the form is terrible. His legs aren't straight, his arms aren't tucked. But just funny.
Okay.
So let's see the next guy.
Yeah, no, won't do that.
You won't do this?
No.
You said you were a diver.
Until I had trampoline accident.
Oh, that guy. I think they're tucking too soon.
Yeah.
I think they need to stay exposed a little longer. I want to know the guys who doesn't. Does he win? I mean, that's pretty high to hit flat.
Yeah.
Like even that's got to hurt a little bit. Right?
Yes. It's one of the reasons that I didn't do more than a single flip, no matter how high I was, because I wanted to be 100% in control hitting the water.
Did he tuck? Right at the end, man. But the object is to stay open as long as you can. So yeah, what kind of score did he get? He barely got a tuck in there, but he did. He did get the tuck in there. He kind of hit legs flat. Wow. Okay. Weird though.
Weird.
All right.
All right. Next.
North American wife carrying.
Next.
North American wife carrying.
Oh, that could be interesting.
Yeah. You've seen that, right? You've seen that, right?
I have seen things, but I don't know if it's the same thing.
You've seen things. I've seen things.
I have seen things.
Okay. The next one after that is tar barrel. What's it called? Tar barrel. In the UK, tar barrels of Ottery Street, Mary Race, only suited to strong, brave souls, willing to throw a giant barrel on their back while having it dipped in tar and lit on fire. Then they run through the streets.
Again, no.
Look at that nice, quaint little town in England. Warning, flammable tar barrels. You're here at your own risk. All right, come on. All right, here they are getting ready, building their stuff. Getting the barrel lit on fire. The crowd is close. They're the kids with the mitts.
Yep.
Is that a kid carrying it? Yeah, those are little kids running after the guy carrying it. All right. That's kind of dangerous. There it is at night, all lit up. Nice shirts all carried. Dude, oh, it's a whole team carrying it. How did their hair not catch on fire?
And that's what I'm thinking. They must have something in it.
Yeah, that's me right there. I'll do that. I'll put the little spinners on. The fact that they pick it up. Okay, so flame burns up.
Correct.
So that's good. Look at it. Hands already lit on fire. Jeez, dudes. And look at all the people getting away. Get out of the way. Hey, obviously as close as you can, like an idiot. It's like running with the bulls.
Exactly. It shows you're a manly man and you do manly things, and the sheep, they are afraid.
Yeah, I mean, like the ash afterwards got to hurt more than, I don't know. Okay, whatever. All right. Cell phone throwing.
At concerts. Yes, I understand.
Nail Olympics. Bed races. You've seen bed races.
I have actually participated in one.
The Dakar rally. Mad Max style rally. Where they smash each other.
Well,
Okay.
15 years ago, we had an outhouse race around here.
Yeah, here's one you could do. I could see you doing this one because you actually have this in Wisconsin. That's right. 150 people in the World Bog Snorkeling Championship. They snorkel through the bogs and they race. Look at all these athletes. You did see the guy was wearing bikini, right?
Yeah, I did.
There it is. Look, he's got a toilet brush. I don't know why they have the goggles on. Well, probably to keep their eyes from getting infected.
Yeah, that's
they can't see. They have to pick their head up to see where they're going. They just race along the bogs, the drainage ditches between the fields. Bog snorkelers.
okay.
You could do this. I like that guy. He's got a snorkel in the center, so you just breathe out and keep going. But look, there it is. That's it. You have these there, right?
I've been to bogs, but that's not what I call bog. A bog is water with grass and soil on the surface, and when you walk on it, you're like on squishy, like a waterbed, squishy, 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 squishy.
It's weird. It's just weird, right?
Polo Bog is right down between here and Lake Zurich.
And then there's the Hemp Olympics. They're like Mardi Gras in Australia. by Mardi Gras in Australia. That's held May 3rd. World Pea Shooting Championship. Swamp Soccer.
It's
World
pretty good
Championship.
to shoot a pea.
The Cherry Pit Spinning Contest. 17th Street High Heel Race in Washington, D.C. Like, that's where you'd want to see the drag race. Get it? Chess Boxing Amateur World Champion. You play chess and you box.
Okay.
Chess boxing features 11 3-minute rounds of chess and boxing. The test participants to think and fight their way to finish. And then there's the Cotswold. There's the Underwater Hockey World Olympics. You like playing hockey. You said you played hockey, so you can play it. And the Cotswold Olympic Games. And this thing is so big, the Cotswold Olympic Games. They have a website. Look, the Cotswold Olympics, home of the World Shin Kicking Championships.
Yeah, that sounds like something I want to do too.
Shin kickings, champion of the hill, tug of war, and running races. Shin kicking, champion of the hill. Find out more. Teams of 6 people compete against each other in a series of ever more frantic, getting in wetter games. Game for you typically as a knockout. Field barrel. I don't understand. Tug of war. I get that.
Yeah, that's an easy one to figure.
Then running races. Oh, okay. Let's see. We're gonna have tug of war. We're gonna dump water on people running up a hill. We're gonna have shin kicking, and then we'll just do some running.
Yeah, because you'll already have shin splints before you even start.
Yeah. World Toe Wrestling Championships.
Ooh, that could be fun. Susie would win. I got short stubby toe. She's got a long one.
So yeah, so those are some weird games. So which ones of those you wanted me to sign you up for?
The
bog racing, right, in Wisconsin?
No, that wouldn't be my thing either.
Wouldn't be your thingy?
No.
Well, which one? I got to sign you up for one of them. Well, we got 2 more food subjects. Should we do them or skip them?
Better skip them.
You skip them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a reason.
I didn't know this was a thing.
It's a thing.
Word of the week. Did you know this was a thing?
It's a thing, Steve.
Okay. What is our word of the week that I came across?
It's called skipping stones.
No. Read the word.
Across. Skiplagging. I love it when he does that. It's okay for him to come up with crap stuff, but if I do it, he gets, hey, that's my stick. You can't do my stick. I can't believe pea shooting. Pea shooting? Oh, yeah. That's what he can sign me up, is the pea shooting. That makes sense, because I'd be good at that. As long as I get to use my gun. All right. So, Steve, what is skiplagging? It's that thing that people get in trouble with at the airlines now, right? Steve is out. Well, you can't be out because you got to finish the end of this thing. Steve is out. Steve is outside. He's peeing on shrubberies. All right. Well, anyway, you pick the word.
It's called skiplagging. Did you know that this existed?
Yes, I know it. I even know what it is without looking it up.
Did you really?
Yes, because they're talking about it all the time. The airlines.
Well, I knew that it was a thing, but I didn't know this was the word for it.
Oh yeah, they do it all. Yeah, people
again
are trying to save money, so it makes perfect sense. The problem is it costs the airlines money when you do this, which is why they're all mad.
Which I don't understand. Okay, how does it cost airlines money when you do this? You paid.
Right, but you're paying a cheaper price because you fly. If you go from Las Vegas to Chicago direct, it costs one thing. But if you go from Las Vegas to Atlanta and then to Chicago, it's usually cheaper. It takes you longer, but it's cheaper. So by doing it this way, they're getting the cheaper flight because they're booking this thing, but then they're getting off at the middle stop. Because flying directly to Atlanta costs more than flying to Chicago via Atlanta. I'm using those as examples.
Your example's terrible.
But it's correct.
No, it's not.
They
doesn't make any sense.
They just fined a guy for doing it.
No, they didn't fine him. They kicked him off and canceled his ticket.
You're right.
It was a kid, and they detained him, and he was a minor. So there's a whole lawsuit going on that. I guarantee you that. So apparently it's not illegal, but it is against the policy of the company. But it doesn't make any sense. So if I pay, let's say I want to go to Orlando. Okay. So here, let me just share this. Okay. Here you go. Let's say I want to go to Phoenix, right? And the ticket to Phoenix is $200.
Right.
If I take this flight, which is Spirit Airline, which sucks anyways. So I don't exactly understand how this website works anyways, but if I take this flight, then it goes here for $143 and then just get off the plane in Phoenix. Now, obviously you can't check bags.
Correct.
Right.
Because your bags will go to the farthest destination.
Right. Yeah. So you just do carry on. So let's see what it is a flight from Los Angeles to Atlanta. So I don't understand how this website works, but there's a whole website on it, right?
Yeah.
So I want to go to, flight. I don't want to stay. I want a flight. Oh my God. All right. From Las Vegas to Atlanta. Okay. I don't want to go to MCO. I want to go to Atlanta. It's cheaper. It's $124. So I guess there's certain ones that work.
Correct.
But again, if they're only going to charge me $143 to fly to MCO, which is Orlando, and I want to get off here Dallas Fort Worth for $155, right? I just get off there and go. Wow. Why can't I? How does that I paid to go to MCO. I didn't say, oh, I'm getting off in Dallas Fort Worth, only charge me half. You told me I can go to MCO for $155. I get off at Dallas Fort Worth.
Right. The reason it works is because if you wanted a direct flight from Las Vegas to Dallas Fort Worth, it costs more than going all the way to MCO.
So why can't I just take this one and get off?
Well, obviously,
I don't understand why it's a problem. Like, let's go to Boston here for $190. Why can't I just fly there and get off?
Because they don't like you to.
But I paid for the full fare.
They want you to pay the money for the other flight because it's more expensive.
Well, then don't stop in the stupid town that I'm going to. Why is it? Why have a flight? I don't get it. Don't have the other flight then. Plus, it's mostly Frontier and Spirit. Who the hell wants this? Here's United. Here we go. But then there's more expensive anyways. I don't know. And then Southwest.
Apparently, American Airlines is one of the biggest. Wasn't American the one that has most of this trouble because of the way their flight bills work?
I don't know. But again, why can't I just get off? Why? Why, Scott?
I don't know.
Let's say if I want to fly to Chicago. If I want to fly to Chicago for $286, what does it cost to fly to Chicago? Let's see. Let's see if I just go straight to Chicago. Where is Oh, no, I want you to. All right. ORD. Chicago O'Hare. Search flights. So let's go to United Flights and see how much it costs to go direct to Chicago. Look, direct to Chicago is cheaper. $160.
Just like anything else.
But here,
sometimes you can save money, but not always.
That one goes. But okay, but again, you have not explained to me why can't I get off? I don't. It doesn't make any sense. I paid for the full fare, right? I paid to go to Minneapolis, right? So here's Skiplag 166. But here's one that's 4 hours nonstop for 1 But let's just say it worked out right. So I want to get off. Why can't I just get off?
See, the thing that sort of had me confused was they canceled his ticket.
Right. Because it's against their policy.
Right. They canceled before he got on the airplane. That's right.
Because they were talking to him beforehand.
Well, they saw his driver's license that his address was in the other location.
Yeah, his driver's license was there. So they started asking him. He's a kid. He didn't know. So he said, and the family's been doing skiplagging for a while. So they didn't know it was. But yeah. But for them to detain an underage kid and to question an underage kid without a guardian there or whatever they call the person that comes in to legally do that.
Yeah.
But again,
why?
An advocate. But again, if I want to get off, why can't I get off? They can cancel my flight at any time. They've done that to me. Sure. They took me to frickin' Jacksonville when I was flying to Orlando. I didn't even want to go there, but they're allowed to take me there.
Sure.
And leave me stranded there overnight. So why can't I get off, Scott? Again.
Because they said so.
No,
you don't remember that when you were a child? Because I said so.
No. I don't see where this stuff is. I don't know where the flights are. I don't know where you got to be going to where it makes sense, where it's cheaper.
Yes.
But if I just want to take one leg of the flight, why not?
My sentiments exact.
Why not? Again, why not? See, here's one. But I don't see it being any cheaper. It's $223 to go to Chicago through Orlando. Why the hell would you fly through Orlando to go to Chicago?
Got me, Maynard.
But if I want to get off at Orlando, I damn well get off Orlando. I don't want to be on the airplane for 25 hours.
I don't know why not. Airplanes are fun.
Not regional ones.
Airline food's delicious. The snacks are great.
It just makes no sense.
Really cheap.
But again, if I paid a full fare and I don't want to use all of it, if I pay for a meal and don't eat all the food, right?
You're contributing to world hunger.
You're just pretty much going to be an ass, huh?
I agreed with you. It's just their rules.
But you started off this conversation. You just agreed with me to just get it over with. And you never said what skiplagging was.
Well, we described what it was. I didn't read your list because I was just going by what I knew about it.
What is it?
It's the practice of booking an itinerary where the stopover is the actual intended destination of the traveler.
Okay. Well, I didn't want you to read it. I wanted you to tell me what it was, but okay. But again, without intending to fly all the flights to gain lower fares. I don't understand. Why would you have a lower fare?
Nonstop flights usually cost more than stop flights with layovers.
Do they? Because I'm not finding that on the webpage when I'm looking.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, we're just going to agree that Scott has no idea and just wants the show to be over. So thank you for watching.
And if you feel that Steve is making this show a bad life decision.
Well, it always is because I'm working with you, and that was a bad life decision. So had I made better life decisions, I wouldn't be in this situation.
No, you would have had me be the boss.
Yeah. Yeah. When I move back there.
Or when I move out there.
You ain't moving out here.
Too hot.
I guarantee
But it's
you,
a dry heat.
I got better odds of moving back there than you have of moving out here.
Yeah, more than likely.
So I want to say something. I don't know what I want to say. I just said my part. And
I don't
didn't say
believe
your
you.
part. You said something else. So I'll do your part then.
Okay.
Okay. Please subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. Go down to whathappened.world. See what Scott's doing. When he makes his one post, and I can't remember what his one post was. And I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Be crazy, but you still amaze me.